My day starts really early. I get up at like 5 a.m. Mainly because I like to, with Tara, do something athletic. We'll go to the pool, we'll cycle, we'll go to the gym to lift weights. uh, all of that taking place over a couple hours. And then I really start my day in Atherton Hall at about 8:30, and it runs flat out. Every day is different. I just look at my calendar, say, oh, okay, cool. I'm meeting with some students. I got to teach. Usually, if I'm teaching, that's on Wednesdays this semester. I'll take an hour and a half to prepare, get my mind all ready. What do I want to do with students, etc. And yeah, so my every day is different, but every day has a lot of conversations, which I love. My favorite color, that's a tough one. I gotta go with purple, but I never wear it. And so I really love that color. It's just, I don't know, it's got sort of a regal feel to it. My everyday sort of what I wear, hey, blue and white, you know? It's the typical clothing that I'll wear. It's kind of the uniform for a Penn State professor. If I went back to Penn State as a student now, as opposed to in the 80s, what would I major in? Man, I'd have such a hard time deciding, but I think I would pick something technical. I kind of like architecture as opposed to engineering. Having done engineering for many years, I still love engineering. But I would also layer on psychology and probably music composition because I do a lot of that, but I don't have any formal training. Everybody experiences burnout, myself included. Um, how do I recover? Well, first of all, I kind of have to be aware, and I do count on my assistant Lisa or my wife Tara or just friends around me saying, "Hey, you seem a little bit stressed." Sometimes I don't even notice it myself. And my favorite ways to recover include going outside, walking around campus, playing guitar. That's why I have a guitar just hanging there right next to my computer in the office. Exercise really helps, and occasionally I'll be like, I need the day off. And if I'm at home, taking the day off, reading a novel is awesome. I think it calms my mind and I feel recovered after that. By now, most people know that I love music. In fact, I love making music. So, um, when is my album dropping? I don't see that happening anytime soon. I'm just not that great. But what I do want to do, I'd say within the next few years, is start performing locally in State College, maybe with a small group. Just fun songs that people love. Mainly because when I was a student at Penn State and did that in a band, I saw how much joy that brought to others. And so I'd like to get back in doing that. Um, so what's my favorite ice cream flavor? That's complicated. I thought it was peachy paterno, and that's what I would usually get. But then I tried Scholar's Chip, and I was like, oh my God, that's my favorite ice cream. But then milkshakes came back, and so now when I go to the creamery, vanilla milkshake. The thing I love best about being part of Schreyer Honors College and being the Dean of Schreyer is that I get to have conversations with students across so many different interests, whether they're in the biology lab or music performance, music composition, psychology. And whenever I meet with students, I come away knowing a lot more about what's going on at Penn State and just a lot more about the world. And honestly, it makes me want to be a student again. So conversations with students is by far my favorite thing to do. And every week, one way we do that is in office hours. I have office hours on Tuesday evenings on Zoom and on Friday midday in my office. And so if you want to do that, just sign up. You can find out how to do that in the newsletter or on our website.